So, is it all a scam? Yes. No. Maybe. Ponzi? Rug pull? What the fuck? I just lost all my money. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Carl at Noddy's Mates Investments. Please remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just some nutter on YouTube that come up with some crazy idea to try and make some more money. So, is it all just a scam? Well, it is all of those things. Please bear in mind that crypto and DeFi is the riskiest shit in the world. But this is the price you pay to potentially receive massive and life-changing amounts of money. So just before starting my YouTube channel, I actually lost around about $1,100 in a project called Stable Fund. This pretty much just disappeared overnight. Hopefully in the future there is talks that I may be able to get some of my money back, but at the end of the day I'm just treating it as I've now actually lost that amount of money. Not everything always works out, but there are certain things that you can do to try and mitigate any of that risk. So please do bear it in mind that these websites or apps or dApps, they literally can disappear overnight. As the whole space is unregulated and also decentralised, there is no one to go after. So if they're gone, it means it's gone. I do believe that regulation will come in the future, but at the moment we're probably a good couple of years away from that. That would actually give us some proper structure to how the space works, but until then it is very much the Wild West. In order to get into this space, you really do need some balls of steel. So how do you stay safe? Well, as safe as you possibly can be in this space. Biggest word of advice, DYOR. Do your own research. This is where YouTube is your friend. You can pretty much teach yourself anything that you want to learn via YouTube for free. But do not blindly follow anyone's advice, any YouTuber or even me, until you have physically done your own research on a project before you put your money in. You need to know how the project works, how you get money in, how you get money out, who the developers are, and also what are the future plans for that project. When researching the project that you want to get in, you want to watch as many videos as you possibly can by different YouTubers. What I personally look for is I look for how many views they have, how many subscribers they have, how much content there is in order to watch. This gives you a rough idea of how well known the project is. If there's not an awful lot of information available on the project, or that the project is actually that new that there's not a lot of people actually covering footage of it, then you probably don't want to get involved in it just as you're starting out, as this increases your risk of losing your capital. Secondly, almost all projects will have something which is called a white paper. Now this is a document that basically just explains the exact details on the project that you're wanting to get into. It's a lot of reading, and yeah, it can be really boring, but I strongly advise that you do read through it. It does give you a rough idea what's happening with the project and what their future plans are, and it can also save you an awful lot of pain in the future. Thirdly, check their social media accounts. Telegram is a good place to start. What I'm looking for is how many members there are in the community. Is the community active? Always double checking that there actually are real people communicating. There are some sort of Telegram groups where you can actually just scroll through and just see a load of bots that are basically just sending messages back and forth to each other. My biggest word of advice with Telegram is do not interact with anyone that direct messages you. These are scammers. They will try and get you to release your seed phrase, or somehow try and get your wallet to be able to connect to a website. These are all scams. These bastards are after your money. And then I move on to their Discord channels. Discord is a lot safer than Telegram. Sometimes you do have to verify in order to be able to get into their groups by basically proving your wallet address. Again, I'm still looking for the same things. I'm looking for how many members, which conversations they're having, is it active? If it is an active group, then it's something that I probably then will look into investing. So there are some rules that I like to follow, and one of the main ones being is that do not put any money into a project unless someone you know can show you that they have done the same. Second rule, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. A lot of projects will promise very, very high returns, some 6, 7, 8% daily. Always bear it in mind that these projects are unsustainable long term due to the high payouts that they give. This is not to say that you can't actually make money out of these projects, but it would be a case of that you would need to get your money in and your money out as quickly as possible. Even projects that offer a 2% daily income, they are still risky, but bear it in mind, the higher the percentage, the higher the risk. That's why your bank offers you 3 to 5% per year, as it's in the bank and it's safe. Third rule, only invest money which you can afford to lose. Do not borrow money to invest into any project. You need to treat this money that you are investing as it's gone the moment you click the button. Never risk an amount of money that would cause you or your family's private life to suffer if you actually lost all of this money overnight. I am actually in a number of projects, and if any of these do disappear overnight, it actually has no negative effect on my private life or my family, because I've literally only used risk capital. Number 4, don't fixate on price. Look for future value. Look for what developers are bringing out in the future and what sort of utility that those will bring to the project. I personally look for a developer that has got a proven track history in the space, and tend to invest more into projects with a good solid developer rather than a nice swanky shiny high APR. We are currently in the middle of the worst bear market that the crypto space has ever known. This means everything is on sale or dirt cheap. If you honestly believe in the project or coin and that it will last through this bear market, then invest. Cryptocurrency currently has a total market cap of just over $1 trillion. Bear it in mind, the last bull cycle, it had a total market cap of over $3 trillion. And each bear bull cycle has always beaten the all-time high of the previous one. Number 5, don't over diversify. Don't spread yourself too thin. If you do put small amounts of money into, say, 10 or 20 different projects, they will not grow as fast. In my opinion, it's best to pick a couple of projects that you strongly believe in, and build pillars of income. By that I mean literally invest as much as you possibly can until it gets to a point that you are happy and that you're happy with the return that it's giving you each day. Once that pillar's in place, then you then move on to the next pillar, and then you just keep repeating this process to the point where eventually those pillars will just build faster and faster. And lastly, take profits. You haven't actually made any money until you cash it out. You can't time the market, so make sure that you take money out as you go, and then go out and buy yourself something pretty. This makes all your effort more tangible, because then you've got something in real life for all your efforts. So these are just some of the pointers and the rules that I've followed on my journey, and hopefully some of these can help you on yours. But always remember, as Warren Buffett said, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. I honestly believe that bear markets make millionaires. All you got to do is jump on board, get in the game and start playing. I'm either going to get rich or I'm going to get wrecked trying. Well, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, any comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one.